Don't let them take you out your spirit, gotta stay focused. Can't go back and figure how I was, cause it's repulsive. I don't need so much, it's all I ever wanted. And not killing out behind shooting cold. These hoes for the streets, they ain't holy. I ain't pulling up the spiritual deals, get your boost. We ain't no cowards, we don't say what you gon' do. I'll post some on the internet, you think you got it. Cause I got the rock ice. I got Shia War, got the Circle Kai, I got Imowan, got the Bottom, I got Taliban, got the Kamai, got the Rayala, got your rock bar, try to hit the car, we all got a war. Couple young men in this bitch without a war. And joining these ranks and you out of order. It's a time for everything, you know it's time for war. And I'm still the same nigga when I'm not recording. I pull up super mad like I'm Michael Jordan. I don't think they fit to join the Lord's army. I survived a Christian church, won't get the story. I done beat so many demons, I got war stories. Rumbling so hard, call it like I'm not Tony. Appetite for battle, yeah, war. Really deep.
Shalom, shalom, Lord Christ. Thanks, shalom, Lord Christ. Welcome to Northern California Sabbath service. About to get popping. We have a couple technical difficulties, but we in the mix now. So we say Amadu. Shalom means to Israel. We're going to start off with the Lord's Prayer. On Hakadam, which means face the east. All right. Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Bashamayah. Kadash. Hayah. Shekah. Yahweh. Malakah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayah. Now. Hakam. Cal. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kabawaf now. Kasalak now. Kabawaf now. Wala'ah. Kabayai now. Underside one. Above. Awashai now. Mayan. Right. Kayalaka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Wahatapara. Iolumnium. Amen. In the English. Our Father, Jordan heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right. Psalms 121. Aisha, Ayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Ma'aratazah, Ayatan, number what? Regal, Golf. Al Yanawam. Al Yanawam. Shamar. Shamar. Hana. Hana. La'a. La'a. Yanawam. Yanawam. Wala'a. Wala'a. Yayashan. Yayashan. Shawamar. Shawamar. Yasharala. Yasharala. Yahweh. Yahweh. Shamar. Shamar. Yahweh. Yahweh. Tazalka. Tazalka. Al Yad. Al Yad. Yamyaka. Yamyaka. Yamawam. Yamamam. Hashemat. Hashemat. La'a. La'a. Yakaka. Yakaka. Wayarak. Wayarak. Balayala. Balayala. Yahweh. Yahweh. Yashamar. Yashamar. Yakalra. Yakalra. Yashamar. Yashamar. After the Pasha. After the Pasha. Yahweh. Yahweh. Yashamar. Yashamar. Haza'afta. Haza'afta. Wabu Afta. Wabu Afta. I will I will in the English. I will lift up mine eyes. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. Into the hills. From which cometh my help. From which cometh my help. My help cometh from the power. My help cometh from the power. Which made heaven and earth. Which made heaven and earth. You will not suffer thy foot to be moved. You will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Will not slumber. Behold. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. And thy coming in. From this time forth. From this time forth. And even forevermore. Even forevermore. All right, Psalms 83. In the Hebrew, Alahaya. Alahaya. Al-Damayalaka. Al-Damayalaka. All-Dakarash. All-Dakarash. All-Dashakwat. All-Dashakwat. All. Kayahana. Kayahana. Awiyabika. Awiyabika. Yahaman Yawam. Yahaman Yawam. Ra'ash. Ra'ash. Al-Anika. Al-Anika. Ya'ari Yawa. Ya'ari Yawa. Sawadah. Sawadah. Wayataya Aitazwa. Wayataya Aitazwa. Al-Tazapun one Yaka. Al-Tazapun one Yaka. Amarwa. Amarwa. Lakawa. Lakawa. Magakakidam. Magakakidam. Magalia. Magalia. Wala'a. Wala'a. Yazakar. Yazakar. Shem Yasharala. Shem Yasharala. Awadah. Awadah. Kaya. Kaya. Na'aitazawa. Na'aitazawa. Laba. Laba. Yakadwa. Yakadwa. Al-Yakad. Al-Yakad. Baryat. Baryat. Yakarafwa. Yakarafwa. Alahaya. Alahaya. Alawam. Alawam. Wayashima. Wayashima. Alayam. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Mawa'aba. Wahagarian. Wahagarian. The ball. The ball. Wa'amawan. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalak. Wa'amalak. Alashad. Alashad. I'm Yeshabi. I'm Yeshabi. As a war. As a war. Gamasha war. Gamasha war. Nalawa. Nalawa. Imam. Imam. Ayawa. Ayawa. Zerawa. Zerawa. Abanyalawa. Abanyalawa. Salah. Salah. Aishalaham. Aishalaham. Kamagin. Kamagin. Kasayasara'a. Kasayasara'a. Hayabin. Hayabin. Bonakal. Bonakal. Koyashwin. Koyashwin. Nashamadwa. Nashamadwa. Ayanda Ara. Ayanda Ara. Ayawa. Ayawa. Daman. Daman. La'adama. La'adama. Shayatamwa. Shayatamwa. Nadabya. Nadaya Mawa, Kaira, Kaira, Walkers of Abba, Walkers of Abba, Walkers of Bak, Walkers of Bak, Walkers of Zor, Walkers of Zor, Manai, Kal Nasaya Kumwa, Kal Nasaya Kumwa, Ashar, Ashar, Amarwa, Amarwa, Naya Rashad, Naya Rashad, Nanawa, Nanawa, Nawa, Nawa, Alahaya, 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 Shayatamwa, Shayatamwa, Kagalgula, Kagalgula, Kakwash, Kakwash, Laponya Raraka, Laponya Raraka, Kaash, Kaash, Baba Ira Ya Ira, Baba Ira Ya Ira, Wakalah Haba, Wakalah Haba, Salahat, Salahat, Arayam, Arayam, Kun, Kun, Deradapma, Deradapma, Basa Irika, Basa Irika, Wabasa was Pasta, Wabasa was Pasta, Baba Halam, Baba Halam, Mala'ah, Mala'ah, Banyaham, Banyaham, Malawam, Malawam, Wayabakwash, Wayabakwash, Shimka, Shimka, Yahawa, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Wayabahawa, Ayai, Wayakapar, Wayakapar, Wayabadwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Wayadaiwa, Kayahata, Kayahata, Shimka, Shimka, Yahawa, Yahawa, Nabaka, Nabaka, Al Yanawam, Al Yanawam, Al Kaha Arakaza, Al Kaha Arakaza. In the English, keep not thy silence. Keep not thy silence. O Yahweh. O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. And be not still. O Yahweh. O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies have made a Salah. Thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
In the name of Israel,
may be no more in
there
remembrance.
is no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one
They
consent.
are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against
the
thee.
tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
the Baal
and Ammon,
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also was joined with them.
Asher is also joined with
They
them.
have hope of the children of
They
Lot.
have opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them,
do unto them
as to the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make their nobles like a red,
and like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all the princes as Sabah,
and as Zalmunna,
and as
who
Zalmunna,
said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh
houses of your house
in possession,
in possession.
O my power.
Oh my power,
Make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as a stubble before the wind,
as a stubble before the wind,
as the fire burns the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
To persecute them
with thy tempests,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Sorry.
Thank you, Shabia. Let's be seated. We left off at Numbers chapter 20, verse 24. So, read it in the Hebrew, take it down in the English. All right. Aharon, Ainyawa, Kaya, La'a, Yaba'a, Al, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Na, Ta'ya, Labunya, Yasharala, Al, Ashar, Marayatham, Af, Panya, Lamya, Marayaba, Tak, Af, Aharon, Wa'af, Ala Banwa, Waha'al, Atam, Har, Tahar, verse 26. Wahapa Shat, Af, Aharon, Af, Bagadyawa, Bagadyawa, Wahalabashta, Af, Ala-Izar, Banwa, Wa'aharan, Ya'asa, Wa'amath, Shem,
verse 27. Waya Aish Masha Ka'ashar Kashar Tazawa Yahweh Waya Awa Al Har Kahar La'ai Yanya Ka Ha'ada, verse 28. Waya Pasha Masha At Aharon At Bagad Yawa Waya Labash Atam At Ala Izar Banwa Waya Mat Aharon Sham Bara Ash Hahar Waya Rad Mashah Izar Man Hahar, verse 29. Waya Awa Kal Ida Kaya that why Aharon Waya Bakwa Aharon Shalashyam Yawam Kal Bayah Yashuala. Right, that's Numbers 21, verse 1. Waya Sha'ain Hakana Anya Malak Arad Ashab Anagab Kaya Ba'a Yashuala the rock Ha'atharium Waya Shum Baya Sharala Waya Shad Mamunwa Shabya. Right, Numbers 20, verse 24. Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because ye rebelled against my word at the water of Meribah. Verse 25. Take Aaron and Eleazar his son and bring them up unto Mount Hor.
It's lucky, if I may. Verse 24 again.
Aaron shall be gathered unto his people, for he shall not enter into the land which I have given unto the children of Israel, because ye rebelled against my word.
Right. What is that? This should absolutely let you know that the Christian church is destroying blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You understand? They clearly tell you can do whatever you want to do, man. Think of all the works that Aaron did do. He did something that was out of order.
Right.
And the Most High said, you ain't gonna make it to the promised land. You understand? So you better believe that the things that the Christians are telling you, man, is destroying you. There's no way on this planet, and I'm not the judge. I'm just telling you about what the scriptures say, man. I'm not around here to judge nobody. There ain't no penalty to nothing I say. It's caution, no, but not a penalty. So with that being said, you out here doing all this lasciviousness that you want to do, all the things that the Christian church describes you that you can do, you're not going to get into the kingdom out. There's no way, shape, or form you could be at the strip club tonight, smoking weed outside in the parking lot, stop by McDonald's and grab you a sausage McMuffin, roll down here and join with the brothers. You understand? And expect kingdom to happen. You're going to be separated. Brothers are going to give you the word, and then you're going to be separated to the side, and the Lord is going to deal with you in a separate manner, man. Because you didn't hearken unto his will. You didn't even attempt to be perfect. Why? Because Christians say God is my friend. He knows my heart. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have a special relationship. I was in the store last night with this brother, and I'm telling this brother, I don't know how we got on to something. I was in the damn sandwich line. I'm trying to get my wings on. You know what I'm saying? You get a sandwich, and we just started talking and everything. So I said, and then he started talking about the crime that's going on inside. Safeway's doing this, Salaki for calling me, but this stuff is happening because the crime is going up. I'm like, well, shit, I don't got no empathy for Safeway. Shit, they oppressive. You know what I mean? They harboring food inside here. There's poor people all over the place. What do you expect? Your first preservation of life is the first thing you do. You understand?
Right.
That you fall back on. If you woke today, what do you want to do, man? You want to keep living. So how do you preserve life? You got to feed yourself. You harboring food inside. You don't have these places inside the rich neighborhoods.
Right.
I make none of these stores inside the rich neighborhoods, man. I'm going off a little bit to say that the brother was like, well, everybody get out here and get a seat. Well, then how come you not teaching brothers to get a job and joining them towards you and everything? Bringing them together with you.
Right.
You just want to. I say you an individual, man, who's out here scorning your brothers and sisters. No, I'm not scorning them. I'm just saying, brothers out here getting high. I want to get high, but I get high. I pay for my. I'm like, wow, bro, you will never ever get to the. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for you because you're such a Christian that God is for you. He's your personal God.
Right.
He's your personal God. Everything about this book says God is the God of Israel. I don't know no prophet, no saint, or anybody that prayed for the Most High to deal with them. Everybody in this book was praying for Israel, was doing the work for Israel.
Right.
Was doing all the things that they did in the spirit of the Most High for Israel. It's not a book of selfishness, it's a book of love, you understand? So when you go out here and you do the things according to the Christian pastors, according to the Christian, the knowledge of the Christians, and they'll get mad and want to fight you, man, when you tell them that they can't do certain things and da-da-da-da, and then they're going to fall short, and the first thing they want to say, are you perfect? You know what I mean? Well, point out my flaws, then you point them out to me, because I just did yours. You do mine. And they can't do it to a brother up in here. You understand?
Right.
They can't do it to a brother up in here. So, man, if you listening to this, man, you need to steer clear of that damn Christian church. You need to, first of all, come up in here and learn how to say and learn how to be respectful to powers. You understand? To men that are over you. And brothers that are your rank and brothers that are underneath you, man. Just be respectful to your brothers. It's not a rank. Respect is not a rank thing. Do you have it or you don't? Do you care about it or you don't?
God. Oh, God.
You know what I mean? Do you care about being a brother to your brothers, man? Because not being a brother and not following the laws of the Most High, you picking and choosing what you want to do is going to get you cut off. Good. You got something? Go ahead.
Verse 26, Numbers 20 and 26. And stripped Aaron of his garment and put them upon Eleazar his son. And Aaron shall be gathered unto his people and shall die there.
Right. He got his rank took, man. He got passed down. You know what I mean? Lord, I'm not dealing with you like that no more. Now, it didn't say he smote him, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He didn't put him to death at that moment, but he damn sure didn't deal with him like that no more. Go ahead.
Verse 27. And Moses did as the Lord commanded, and they went up into Mount Hor in the sight of all the congregation. Verse 28. And Moses stripped Aaron of his garment and put them upon Eleazar his son, and Aaron died there in the top of the mount. And Moses and Eleazar came down from the mount.
Slocky, yeah. Slocky, my bad. I got ahead of myself. He spoke to the brother, right? You know what I mean? Slocky. Thanks a lot for that, Israel. I couldn't wait. Got ahead of myself. So, but one brother got a rank raise and one brother got death. You understand? One brother got a rank raise and the other brother got death. Go ahead.
All right, verse 29. And when all the congregation saw that Aaron was dead, they mourned for Aaron 30 days, even all the house of Israel. All right, Numbers 21, verse 1. And when King Arad, the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south, heard tell that Israel came by the way of the spies, then he fought against Israel and took some of them prisoners.
Right. So once again, who are the Canaanites? Who are the Canaanites, man?
Canaanites, Africans.
They're Africans. And Africans was against Israel. And y'all wonder why Captain Tazariak wouldn't feed that little boy at that damn cookout.
Right.
You understand? People, you know how much backlash he got for that? But this right here is telling you that Canaan came up against Israel. The Africans came up against Israel the same way they did during the slave trade. They was the ones hunting Israelites. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They was the ones hunting Judah. Why? Because they knew Judah wasn't like them. We ain't the same people because we got the same skin tone.
Right.
And our skin tone is way more healthier than theirs. I'm just gonna say that, whether I'm biased or not. You know what I mean? I might be biased because I am. You know what I mean? But with that being said, you can. Hey, I look at the damn Hamites and Canaanites. Man, you can spot them a mile away now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can. It's like Blade when he looked at the other vampires and he could just see them. He could just see how they move, and he considered them to be vampires. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could just watch a Hamite when the
way he moved,
way he moved and everything. That nigga's Ham. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's Canaanite right there, boy.
Right.
Egyptian. He's, you know what I mean? He's not Israel. That's for sure. He is not Israel. So that's how you know that everybody go. Let's go back to Africa. Let's go back and be find our place. And he ain't even from Africa, man.
To the motherland.
Yeah, to the motherland. You know what I mean? And throw the fists up. Let me know how that goes.
Right.
I'll let me when you get back. You know what I'm saying? Destroy it with monkeypox and all kinds of stuff going on. Let me know what your diet was like down there.
Exactly.
Once again, hey, they got pictures out there with a brother, well, not a brother, but a damn Hamite with his whole head up the damn cow's backside, man.
Right.
It's like, this is disgusting what they do. That's a whole nother thing to box eating. You know what I mean? What he doing. So, but go ahead.
That's a lot of our made. And it just goes to show you it's not about your skin tone,
Right.
you know, just like Chinese and Japanese, you know, they not the same people, but they got the same, you know,
Right.
skin tone. So
Filipinos.
right.
I mean, Vietnamese.
They got some of them got melanin in them, you know, a certain amount of melanin in them.
Taiwan.
Right. So it ain't about skin tone. This book was never about skin tone. It's about heritage and you know what I'm saying, you know, who they are and who we are, you know, as you know, as individuals, as tribes, you understand?
As tribes and the crimes committed against tribes, from tribe to tribe, from nation to nation.
Yeah, to the children of Israel, you know. So, like I say, this is not about skin tone. This is about, you know what I'm saying, who we are as a nation of people. You understand? Canaan is a different nation of people.
Right. Who might have the same skin tone. And that's heavy what you pointing out right there, because ain't nobody asking Japanese to hook up with Chinese.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Ain't nobody asking Vietnamese to hook up to Taiwan. Hook up with Taiwan.
Right.
They all know that they're different people.
Right.
And they stay separate. It's okay for them to be separate. The niggas gotta join to Africa.
We gotta
and be a damn bone nose, walk around with a bone in your nose and be considered a monster. You know,
plating your lips.
Yeah, plating your lips.
You put a plate
all kinds of distortions going on and everything. Mutilate your body when the scriptures say you shouldn't mutilate your body, man.
Right.
You think we could join to them, man? Could never join to them, huh? So that's heavy that the fellas bring it up, man. None of them seek to join each other. Only the spirit that the oppressor has put on the black man, that he needs to gather himself to something that ain't real, so he can always win with the lie. You know what I mean?
Right.
With deceit.
Deceit, exactly.
Everything he does has deception written on it, man. He can't win honestly. What if he tried to win honestly? Then everything he has would be given back to the people, because it would be proven that he cheated and continues to cheat. But go ahead.
And like I say, we here to let our people know who we are. You understand, and give this knowledge onto Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You understand, because we get caught up. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you go to Africa, and Africa will accept you as long as you come over to spending money with them.
Right.
Hey, you accept it. You understand? But they know who they are.
They're gonna tell you who you is.
Yeah. They might even tell you who you are, but they know who they are. They know who you are too.
They know who you are. And they're not gonna deal with you.
Right. As long as you come over there spending money in their land, hey, you most welcome.
And that's the only way they're gonna deal with you.
Right.
Is through your finances.
Right.
And that's the only way.
You can go over there all you want to. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with going over there and seeing some of the stuff. You understand? Getting the heritage part of it. You know, but that's not where your ancestors came. That's not where, you know what I'm saying, Moses and Christ, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't in Africa. We resided in Africa. We fled to Africa. We resided there for a great while, but that's not where we're from.
Right. And that was by order.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? That was by order that we touched their land.
Yeah, and we fled into their land. You know, we went to where people looked like us.
Right. So think about it. I had a picture, and it said when it said, I think it said Christ or something. But it meant when Israel went and fled amongst the other nations and stuff. It was a white boy in the middle of all Africans. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, what the hell was that all about, bro? How can that happen? How can you hide amongst people that don't even look like it? How can I go hide amongst the Klan? How can I Dave Chappelle myself into the Klan? You know what I mean? What was his name? Bixby or whatever? The black white supremacists. You know what I mean? How can I pull that off? And you saw what happened when he was revealed. Their heads blew up. It was disgusting. Right. That somebody else from another nation had came into it. That's how you're supposed to be, man. That's how you supposed to be, Brother Chief. That's to the left a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay. Numbers 21, verse 2. Wayadar, Yasharala, Nadar, Layahawa, Waya Amar, Nathan, Ain, Hazah, Bayada, Bayadya, Wahaka, Rumtaya, Ayaham, verse 3. Waya Shemai, Yahweh, Bakwa Wa, Yasharala, Wayatan, Hakana, Anya, Wayakarum, Aham, Aham, Wa'ach, Ayamma, Waya Shem, Hana Kwawam, Kwama, verse 4. Waya Saiwa, Mahar, Har, the rock, Yum, Sawa, Las Ba, Hath, Arataza, Adawam, Rataza, Na Pash, Ha'ain, Bada Rock, verse 5. Waya Debar, Ha'ain, Ba'ala Hayam, Waba Masha, La Ma, Ha'ala Yath Nawa, Mama Tazarian, Lama Wam, Lama Wath, Lama Debar, Kaya, Ayan, La Sham, Wa Yan, Mayam, Wana Pashnava, Kwa Tazar, Bala Kam, Hakwa Kwa, verse 6. Waya Shalom, Waya Shalak, Yahweh, Ba'ain, Af, Hana Kashim, Hasha Rakyam, Wayana Shakwa, Af, Ha'ain, Waya Math, Ain, Rab, Maya Yasharala, verse 7. Waya Ba'a, Ha'ain, Ha, Masha, Waya Waya Amora, Katanawa, Kaya, Gabarnawa, Ba Yahawa, Wabak, Hatapalal, Al, Yahweh, Waya Sar, Al Yanawa, Hath, Hanakash, Wayatapala, Mashah, Ba'ai, Ha'ain, verse 8, Waya Amar, Yahweh Al, Shah, Aisha, Laka, Shapar, Sharah, Washayam, Ahwa, Al, Nak, Yahaya, Wahaya, Cal, Hanashawak, Wawa, Ahwa, Wakaya. All right, Numbers 21 and 2. And Israel vowed a vow unto the Lord and said, if thou wilt indeed deliver this people into my hand, then I will utterly destroy their cities.
What they do, they vow to the Most High, man. They prayed to the Lord and asked him to deliver these people to their hands. You understand? Because they was coming up against Israel, man. And who did they turn to? They turned to the Most High and asked him to be with them. Lord, be with us and allow us to smite these damn Canaanites. You understand? Putting to death. Will deliver. What did it say? I will utterly destroy their cities.
Right.
Wait.
They made an agreement with the Lord.
Right.
And indeed, if thou wilt deliver this people into my hand, Lord said, just put them in my hand, and I'm gonna take all these cities out.
Right.
I'm gonna flood these cities.
Probably, yeah. Bring them unto me. Go be against them. You know what I mean? Prove yourselves to be against them, and I'm going to destroy them. Go out and show them that the Lord is with you. Go ahead.
Verse 3, and the Lord hearkened to the voice of Israel.
To the voice of who?
The voice of Israel.
The voice of Ronald.
The voice of Israel.
Tim.
The voice of Israel.
I mean, Shamika.
The voice of Israel.
You know what I mean? It's not your damn God, man. It's not your personal play toy. He's not to be played with the way the Christian church absolutely separates him from the rest of everybody else. This is about, go ahead. I don't want to spoil it, man. Go ahead.
Verse 3, and the Lord hearkened to the voice of Israel and delivered up the Canaanites, and they utterly destroyed them and their cities. And he called the name of the place Hormah.
Now that's when the Lord is with you, when you're not a selfish bastard, man, and think that he's just for you. You understand? He listened to the voice of Israel. That's a gathering of the people. That's a common thought amongst all the people that they prayed for. They came together as a nation and they prayed for this. You understand? It wasn't Reggie over there smoking weed. Lord, help me go up against Ronald. Promise you, if you deliver Ronald, man, you know what I mean? I'll be the king of this block. I'll sell the most drugs ever if you help me knock Ronald off. It's not what the Lord is here for, man. Niggas will do stuff like that and tell you the Lord is with them, bro.
Right.
I took over this block, you understand? These brothers was being came up against in war, so which means war is definitely a form of oppression. It's an act of violence against a nation of people. And the nation felt it.
Right.
The nation went to the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Verse 4, Numbers 21, verse 4. And they journeyed from Mount Hor by the way of the Red Sea to compass the land of Edom. And the soul of the people much was discouraged because of the way.
Right. So now, once again, once the blessing happened, you understand? Once you get that blessing, the stiff-neck stuff start to happen again.
Right.
Stiff-neck things come about, you know what I mean? And we know what they say about the children of Israel, stiff-neck nation of people, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 5. Verse 5. And the people spake against God and against Moses.
Spoke against who?
Against God and against Moses.
So the person that they went to deliver them out of a situation, they spoke against him.
Against God and against Moses.
And against the representative.
Right.
You understand? Against God and against Moses. Go ahead.
Wherefore have ye brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness?
Right. So you brought us out of the hands. Once again, you brought us out of the hands of the Canaanites. You brought us out of the hands of the Egyptians. You know what I mean? When we fled Egypt, you brought us out of those hands, and it was complaining and uttering and everything. Now you done brought us out of the hands of another enemy, and it's complaining after that. You done brought us into another place to die. You done brought us into another place to die. What's going on is really there is no faith. You know what I'm saying? There's no faith, and that's the whole purpose of the Christian church, is to destroy your faith, man. It's to destroy your faith. You can see all the miracles going on. You can see all the blessings that the Most High is putting in front of you, and you take his kindness for weakness, man. You take it as something that is obligated unto you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not his obligation. It's his will as your father. It's his honor. It's his honor to do these things for you, man, when you obey. What damn father does not take pleasure in doing something honorable, something that makes his son rejoice when he follows the laws of his father? When you do the things that your father asked you to do, man, you gonna find nothing but rejoice in doing the things that would make him happy. So like honor in doing the things that make him rejoice.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I may. So with that being said, but when you wicked, man, when you wicked, it's all kinds of other things that's gonna come with that. And you better understand the same. Go ahead.
It's like if I may, if you don't have the faith and the, you know what I'm saying, the respect in what he's telling you, and to follow what, you know what I'm saying, follow his word. He smote all the cities in Canaan, you know what I'm saying, when they came up against him. Because he's taking you away now where they have to compass the land of Edom. You know, now you want to backbite and say, you brought us here to die now after all of this?
Brought us out here to die.
You ain't got the faith in your father, you
ain't got the
understand?
faith. You don't have the faith. The faith was destroyed. The average Christian will tell you a mustard seed. A mustard seed. Well,
Right.
plant the mustard seed and watch it grow into a damn tree.
Yeah, right.
It can't stay a mustard seed. In order for you to be great, it can't stay a mustard seed. It has to start off as a mustard seed. It has to grow into a tree. It has to grow into a thing that's so beautiful that when people look at you and your spirit just glows, they want to be a part of that, man. They want to be a part of the thing that was planted inside of you. That small little inkling of light that was planted inside of you that flourished into a beautiful tree. You understand? A tree of life. That's what you better understand. Stop worrying about the mustard seed and leaving it a seed. It has to grow, huh? It has to grow. The only way it can grow is that you are in the spirit of the Most High, that you keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Other than that, that seed is gonna get buried and it's gonna die. It's not being nurtured, it's not being watered, it's not being taken care of. You're not giving it the proper food that it needs, you understand? So with that being said, that mustard seed is gonna die. Go ahead.
It's about if I may. And basically, use what you do in the beginning, you know what you do at the end.
And you gotta believe it. And you gotta build on it. You know what I mean?
You can't just, as soon as you come out of there, oh, it's good now, but as soon as you think you finna face something, you done brought us out here to die.
Right.
You know, you ain't got no more, all your faith is just, you just threw it out the window with the cell,
right.
threw it out the window with the baby with the bathwater.
Right.
You just threw it out the window now. Now it ain't no more faith. You just, we finna die now. And what happened to when, you know what I'm saying, when everything was good?
And you can't believe nothing if you don't understand it. So you got all these Christians believing in the Lord, well, they don't even understand the Lord.
Right.
That cuts that theory right there. You can't believe in nothing that you don't understand.
You have no faith.
You can't have faith. You don't even understand it. You know what I mean? How the hell can I believe? I believe that the Big Bang Theory happened if I don't even do no research, if I don't have an understanding of something that makes me think that, this is true. I just woke up and I started believing what somebody else said. You got to do your research. You got to learn. How do you do research? Research means you got to go and look at the records that somebody else presented, put out. It's absolutely what it means. So now you got to read. You got to read the what would you call it? The thesis, the letters, the doctrines, or whatever that was presented by somebody who did the study. And then you got to, which means you was taught. You can't just read the Bible, man, and think that you know it. It's not lean not towards your own understanding, but be taught. You have to be taught, man. You have to be taught on what to believe. Why? Because you've been taught and you understand. So go ahead.
So verse 5 in the middle, for there is no bread, neither is there any water, and our soul loath this light bread. Right. Loath this light bread.
So what they looking for? They looking for physical substance. They're not dealing with the spirit. You understand?
Right.
They're not looking at the spirit, just like Christ told the lady. You know what I mean? The water I got going to sustain you for life. You understand? Right. The water I give to the children is life water. It's not moment water. It's not water for the moment. It's water for life. That'll change your life, man. These laws, statutes, and commandments will change your life. Go ahead.
Verse 6, and the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. That's right there.
Right. So now, because of all that backbiting and whatnot,
right.
And if I may once again, backtrack just a tad bit, I want to, let me see if it's going to come up here. Okay, I can say it now, but it's going to come out. But here's the thing that the Christian church don't do. The Christian church go up to the Most High, and everything is about them. That's everything. I know I keep saying everything is about them, but when they came together and they made that decree, you know what I mean? Everything they did, was to go through Moses. Did Moses ever go up to the Most High and talk about the will of Moses? You know what I mean? He talked about the will of Israel, man. Everything that he did was to better Israel. Now, Commander Junior Hanna is the spokesperson, is the representative for Israel right now. You think he approached the Most High with things that he want, that he like? I'm gonna go out on limb. It's Everything he goes to the Most High, he comes as a representative for Israel. Not for Lil Ricky, not for Lil Larry, you know what I'm saying? But for him, but for Israel, not for himself, but for Israel. That's the things that separate you from being a selfish person who think they understand the truth. And that's why backbiting and all these other things will come into play, because you are worried about yourself. You understand? You're worried about all the things that make you feel good, how you could be, how you could, be glorious, maximize your funds and do all these other things. You don't give a damn about the nation of people. You don't care, because you tell a brother to go out and pull himself up by his own bootstraps. Stop saying that there's oppression going on in the United States, man. Stop saying that people are being oppressed. Don't use that excuse no more. Is something that actually happening an excuse, or are you just bringing out the facts? You know what I mean? If a brother tells you that this is an excuse, that nigga's wicked, man. He's wicked and he's selfish and he does not love his people. He would go back and he's basically backbiting the Lord, but he don't know it. He's going against the word of the Most High, but he don't know it. He's telling the brother to not feel some type of way about being oppressed. Get out of that feeling, man. Go out here and do something. Okay, so I can go. It's his job. The brother said his job's all over the place. His job's all over the place. So with that being said, I can go out here in Northern California and get me a job for $12 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because jobs out here is paying 12. You know what I mean?
Right.
12, 13, 14. Meanwhile, rent is $3,500. So I'm going to go out and slave all day and not be able to afford food, a place to live, insurance, all the things that California say you got to have. And you don't think that there's a state of no, you can work for, you can work for what? That's slavery, bro. That is goddamn slavery all over again, man. To tell a man to gird up his loins, stop blaming people and go work for $12 an hour. Hey, you got me effed up, bruh. What I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? And I'm not telling nobody to go out here and do nothing, but minute Safeway open, I'm in there getting some turkey bacon, you know what I mean? I'm walking out this joint with all, because you're harboring in my hood. You're starving the people out in their hood. Once again, there ain't no stores in Beverly Hills. They gotta come down. They gotta send somebody down here to the flatlands where you at. They got the stores over there. The stores are purposely put in your hood so you can steal, because you're oppressed people. You're an oppressed nation of people who are starving to death, and they got a whole store in your damn neighborhood. They know who gonna take. They know you gonna take, man, to preserve your life. It's a trap. Man, go ahead. You got something?
Yeah, man, because that last verse, and the Lord sent fire serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much people of Israel died. You understand?
Right.
When you don't have that faith in the Lord, and He done brought you through all of this, got you to, you know what I'm saying, the point you in now, and as soon as you think something is, you get a little agitated about, you done brought us out here to die because you think something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, you know what I'm saying, He done brought you through the beginning, But now that you ran into a little problem, you think you have a little problem.
Right.
You just lose faith in the Lord. And it just shows you, you know what I'm saying? And that's your Christian church. The Christian church will tell you one thing, you know, you can go out and still break the commandments of the Lord, but all you got to do is come back and pay your tithes, and you can just keep on doing whatever you're doing.
Right.
You just can't keep on not having faith in the Lord. And then when something happens, you know, now you what's going to happen to us now?
What's happening to us now? What does that symbolize? That mustard seed is still, you know what I mean, still small. It ain't grown at all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it ain't grown at all, man. Any damn seed that's planted in you is supposed to grow, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 7, Numbers 21:7. And therefore the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned, for we have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpent from us.
Yeah.
And Moses prayed for the people.
Be our spokesperson, man. Be our spokesperson. Hey, it's a lot. Represent us, sir. You know what I'm saying? They came to the highest ranking man and told him to present himself, man. Hey, present yourself on our behalf once again. Wasn't on his behalf. They understand, at least they understood how to get favor from the Most High.
Right.
That they came together, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
In division, they did all kinds of other things, all kinds of wickedness and all kinds of mischievous acts and everything. But when they wanted something from the Most High, they knew what to do. They went to the spokesperson, presented them, hey, please pray for us. And everybody was there.
Right.
Like, we sorry. You know what I'm saying? The minute that that the reward was given unto them, once again they turned and did their own thing. Go ahead.
It's a lot of made. This goes to show you back in verse 5 where it says, and the people spake against God and against Moses.
Right. Spoke against the representative and the power.
Now after he done judged you, you know, and set your judgment down, right. Moses put, hold on, you know, now you want to, you know, and this is going to show you how prayer works. You understand? Right. Prayer is something that, you know, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's a faith thing. You understand? When you pray, you know, that's the faith that you have in the Most High. But you can't just start, you know, speaking against the Most High, you know, and the representative of the Most High.
Well, if your mustard seed was growing, then you wouldn't speak against the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If that seed you planted was growing,
right,
there's no way you would, because you would understand where all your blessings came from.
Right.
Because the tree is getting bigger. The mustard seed that you planted is getting bigger. Now you got a bush. You got a bush. Now you got a tree. Now you got a shrub. You know what I'm saying? Faith is growing.
Exactly.
But when you operate without faith and you think the Lord just knows your heart, man, you're gonna be destroyed. Go ahead.
That's coming on your own understanding.
Right.
You don't stop believing in the Lord at that point. Now you will not see what's so happy. Lord, please.
That one seed get stomped out, or a deer come by and eat it. You know what I mean? You let it. You plant it in the spot. You plant that mustard seed in a field of rocks, and don't get to grow. You know, you throw another one out, and you throw another one out. Man, you're not giving yourself a chance, man. You're sinning and sinning and sinning. Israel, knock it off. I come as a spokesperson for Israel. I come up, Salakia, as a representative of the Most High unto Israel to beg my people to stop it. Knock it off. Baba Kashai, please.
That's right.
You understand? Knock it off. Turn away from all the wickedness, man. For these vipers for the Most High send these vipers into your life. And they start knocking you off. Go ahead.
Verse 8, and the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole, and it shall come to pass that everyone that was bitten, when he looketh upon it, shall live.
Right. So what is that doing? Once again, they knew how to get results from the Lord. Come together. And he even listened to this after the backbite, after all those things. He listened to them when they came together.
Right.
He listened when they came together, man. Hey, does a father want to see his house? If you in the house, do you want to see your kids fighting and stuff all day? Man, you want to see them come together, man. You want to see them come together, and you want to see them walking in unison and just thriving as a household or as an immediate family. You understand?
Right.
Something that you brought forth, man, and you can look at them and your heart just fills with fatherly love for them. You know what I'm saying? But when the house is divided and one brother coming to you, hey, little Ricky did this. Now I got to go deal with little Ricky. Now, how come y'all just can't get along? You know what I mean? How come everybody just can't get along up in here, man? It's what every father prays for when all these damn badass kids is out here doing what the hell they doing. It's only prayers that y'all come together and come to me, Daddy. All four of y'all come to Pops. Dad, can we have some ice cream? Hell yeah. One of y'all come, can we have some ice cream? Nah, little Ricky tore some stuff up over there. Little Thomas did something over there. Nah, ain't nobody get no ice cream. You understand? But when you come together, man, that's where the rewards happen. And they know how to get the rewards from him because he did it again. He just said he did it again, man. Put this on the thing, and the people that get bit by the serpents, you know what I mean? The curses that I sent them,
Shall live.
they're going to live. Once again, that's a blessing, man. Go ahead. Oh, that's it. Hey, so with that being said, man, you know what? The water for tuning in. Brothers got some moves to make and whatnot. You know what I mean? As always, you know what I mean? It's a blessing and an honor to be up in here on the Sabbath, getting down in the name of the Most High. As a representative of the Most High, like I said, crying aloud to the people. Israel, Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. So with that being said, don't forget the High Holy Day coming up, September 15th, which is it's damn near upon us at this moment. Akim Akwakim, Memorial of Blowing the Trumpets. Friday, let me read that. Memorial of Blowing the Trumpets, first day of the 7th month, Friday, the 15th of September, 2023. It's found in Leviticus 23, chapter 23, verse 24 and 25 is where you'll find the commandment to come out and keep that ordinance. So with that being said, let's get that logged in. Where we at? 10. You finished that.
We stuck at 8. So we start
All right. So with that being said, we're going to say Amijam.
We're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel. Amadu Shabbat. Amadu. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
Ayabatah. Men of Israel, give one courtesy salute to the sisters out there that's watching. We'll give a shout out to Sister Rhoda for tapping back in with us again. Men of Israel, Amazon Shabbat, Amazon, Barak,
Yahweh Shema Allah Taba Hashem Yahushua.
Yayimata, class dismissed.